I'd like to know that I'm getting full audio quality.
Yeah, like
possible.
if you're gonna get wireless, you kind of have to make sure that you invest in them too. You have to make sure you get like a good, moderately pricey headset with a warranty on it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
so there's like the Astro A10s, the A30s, the A40s and 50s. The A40s are like the top tier, like that's what I have, are A40s. The A50s, all they are A40s but wireless, and they're like $100 more just because they're wireless. There's no other difference. It is all the same parts, the same ear like speakers that they use, the same build components, and like all the shit in it. Like the only difference is wireless, and it's $100 more. So it's like you'll be saving a little more money going with wired too. Now, if you're gonna spend a lot of money on a headset, dude, I mean, I would recommend some Astros or HyperX's or something like that. If you really want to spend that much money. But if you don't want to spend that much money, I would say buy yourself a pair of Arctuses from SteelSeries. Buy yourself a pair of Arctuses, like the Performance Editions, because they are so goddamn easy to work and so fucking comfy. Like they are probably the most comfortable headset I've ever.
How much does an Arctis go for?
Depends. They have like, I believe there's the A3s, 5s, and 7s. That's when they first came out. I know they do it a little differently now. But there's like a Pro Series now, but I know they go up to like $300. But there's like a pair of, a really good pair of them. I think they're like $120.
Yeah, honestly, like I think there's nothing wrong with just like, especially because he has a $300 budget. Like, don't if you have that budget, then cool. But you really don't need to spend $300. So if you grab like a $120 one, Canadian Beast.
Yeah. The only thing I would recommend though, if you really want to spend that extra money and get yourself something, make sure that it's optical like audio. Not just the fucking like input jack, like auxiliary jack to plug into your controller. You'll get shit sound quality compared to what you would be getting with like a mixer amp and an optical
kind of
cord
like what
and
you're
shit
doing
like that.
with yours, right? Don't yours?
Yeah,
have...
exactly. That's where you get like true, like really fucking good, fucking 7.1 surround. Like it's not real surround because it's only 2 speakers around your head, but you know what I mean. That's where you get your full fucking audio quality from.
I'd have to look at my specs, but yeah, like take Kyle's consideration, like his the headsets that he's talking about, like take that into consideration, and also look into the Cloud Revolver S from HyperX.
Do they sell a HyperX with a mix amp? I think they have. I think there is a model that sells with a mix amp. I'll look around on it when I go out and smoke.
What is a mix amp with that? Like,
it's like, I mean, for my Astros, it's like just a control board with like 2 knobs. The main control master volume, and then there's the knob that lets me mix between game and like chat audio. And then
so it can double up like.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I wonder if I can get that separately and make that work with mine.
I'll just take a picture.
Yeah, take a picture. Let me know, because I would like to see if I'd be able to work it with my Cloud Revolver. Like, if because I'm assuming it's gonna be aux in.
You can use any headphones with it.
Okay, so then so it's aux in, aux out. I could probably grab that for myself, because I feel like I still get too much. Well, now that they changed the volume of the in-game volume of Dead by Daylight when you're in a party, I don't really have to adjust too much anymore, but it used to be a huge issue where like I would still get way too much party volume when I'm in a game, even if I have game volume all the way up.
So that button, the one between the 2 of them on the left, that's a presettings button, and it mixes between 4 different preset channels. One, it's like cinematic, game, music, and then custom. The one I have, I have it on custom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm smoking right now, too. Sorry, Rudy, we're making you wait over here and listen to us nerds fucking talk.
I'm doing my settings right now anyways.
Oh, for sure.
Check that out, though.
Let me know when that's ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like all the expensive headsets are expensive because they're wireless. Like,
Yeah.
most of these headsets are like $100, $150. There's like a $250 one, but that didn't seem any different than the other ones.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I feel like price is not always a factor when it comes to quality. Sometimes, like, yeah, like you're definitely going to get some high quality stuff with it, but sometimes you're paying for the name. Sometimes you're just paying for a specific like part in it that was like engineered a certain way. But it doesn't necessarily make a huge difference between it and a slightly cheaper set. It's kind of like it's like wine, dude. Like you can buy the most expensive wine in the world, but you could still get a better tasting wine for something that you can spend $30 on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My issue is I need it to be able to hear like really quiet shit. So I need
HyperX, Cloud Revolver, absolutely. It like seriously, like I would be.
What?
If I was actually a decent killer at this game, like my headset definitely already makes it more convenient for me as a bad player. Like I'm able to hear stuff really well, or like I was playing a match with someone with an AFK Wraith, and his spine chill brought us to the basement, and it was he could see it, but I was able to hear the Wraith breathing at the same time, like because you can hear him breathing while he's cloaked. Yeah. So yeah, the Cloud Revolver S is like the later edition of what I have. I just have the basic Cloud Revolver, which they don't sell anymore, as far as I saw. And the difference between them is that the hookup to the computer for the Cloud Revolver S has a USB hookup, while mine has the double aux, the mic and headphone aux cables. So that's pretty much the only difference between the two, as far as I know, and that's it's a separate cable. So my cable's only 2.5 feet long, and then the extension for the computer adds another like 4 feet to it, I think.
See, I wish I could see where it's optical or not. Like the audio.
What are you looking on?
Right now I'm on Best Buy. I probably should look on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon's where I got my Cloud Revolver, and it does have, I believe it has the specs on it. I'll have to check my phone once I'm by it. Excuse me.
Oh, itchy.
Dude, I got the biggest bottle of hand soap from Walgreens, and I swear to God, it's like some of the better stuff I've smelled. It smelled like peaches. My mom, for Christmas, like, instead of, giving us wrapped gifts, she just got a bunch of stocking stuffers. And the one, like, super nice thing she put in there was a, kind of hand soap. What the hell? It was kind of hand soap, but, like, it's called, Black Tie Night from this, I don't know, it literally smells like cologne. And it's a $15 bottle of hand soap. It's ridiculous.
Damn.
Really good, though. I wouldn't buy it because I don't want to spend $15 on hand soap, but I'm going to enjoy it while I have it.
Damn, I ain't heard of that shit.
Yeah, it's almost like it was probably like a Bed Bath & Beyond type.
Yeah.
What the hell is my chair stuck on? There we go.
Hold up.
How hot is it by you in Fort Worth? Right, Fort Worth.
I haven't been outside all day. I've been off all day. Yesterday was in the 90s.
Yeah, it's in the 90s right now. Checking. It was 90 yesterday, and I think it hit 95 earlier while I was working.
Yeah, I work at the Fort Worth Zoo, so I'm outside all day.
Oh yeah. What do you do at the zoo?
Work in the cleaning department.
Oh, cleaning department. Okay, so you clean up.
Yeah. No, well, probably in the restrooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not the.
Not the animals, those are keepers.
Okay.
I do that and I put dumpsters. I got home, I had a massive headache.
Yeah.
I need to get used to the summertime again.
Yeah, well, like up in Illinois, you just like it's a massive shock to the system. Like you'll get, you'll 1 month you'll have between 0-degree weather up to like 20 something, and it'll be like 30s, 40s, 50s for a month or two, and then suddenly it's like 85, 90 degrees, and it's just like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I went to Chicago back in 2009, and it's like, I see why they call it the Windy City.
Oh yeah, dude, it is so. Dude, it's just the weather here is ridiculous. Like, yeah, it's windy as fuck in the first place, especially in Chicago. But we get lake effect weather. So So not only is it humid as shit here, but like the snow, especially near the Lake Michigan, is like just ridiculous, and it gets frozen as fuck here. And I work for Pepsi, so I work on their their soda fountain lines and bar gun lines and stuff, and we have a lot of outdoor bars here because during the summer there's a lot of people driving boats and stuff. There's a ton of lakes up here, but when it gets to the winter, if they're not like shut down correctly or something like that, the lines just bulge up and burst, and it's just ridiculous. So you'll think everything is okay, then you'll start pumping the syrup through all the lines, and suddenly there's Mountain Dew syrup all over the floor.
I have family that live in Indiana. They came down here back in 2014, and of course they're not used to like very hot weather.
Right.
And 80 degrees to them is like really hot. With 80 degrees to me is like a
oh yeah, 80 degrees is actually beautiful.
Yeah. So I told him too that wait till it be 100 degrees over here, then you're gonna be crying in.
Yeah.
That's it.
See, it's the humidity that kills me.
Yeah, and I worked I worked one time. It was like 108 degrees. I almost passed out from work.
I used to work in a factory that made like plastic laundry carts for like hospitals and stuff. So the entire process involves actually having a massive flame and stuff, and even though I wasn't actually working right next to the flames, it got so hot. It got to like 120 degrees one day.
Oh, that's way too much.
Oh yeah, and then it's humid outside, so it was actually nice going outside in 100-degree weather while it was humid because you're not in 120 degree.
Yeah, it really doesn't help sometimes either, though. Shit.
Yeah.
But like, I think was it Monday or Tuesday? It was like in the somewhere in the low 80s, so it wasn't as hot, but the humidity almost killed me.
Yeah.
Like, man, fuck that, man.
That weather that makes it hard to breathe sometimes.
Oh, that's why I always love the fall season.
Yeah.
That's fall season.
See, in the winter here, like, because we have humid winters too, so it's like it's almost hard to imagine when you're used to humid heat. Oh yeah, dude, it's hard to imagine when you're used to humid. Yeah, so like there's actually a difference between like wet cold and dry cold. So like if you were to go to North Dakota or something and withstand one of their winters, it's gonna be cold as hell, but it's dry, so it really just affects your skin and it's windy and stuff like that. But when you get into Chicago and it gets to like negative 40 degrees with the wind chill and the humidity is up to like 70%, 80%, dude, that shit hurts your bones. And it's like it's actually dangerous, I used to work outdoors during the night.
I can barely handle 20 degrees. And
God, to work outside and that shit.
Cause like it was one, I think it was like, there was a time it was like 2 years straight in the winter time. It was just like, it had a time where it's cold, but majority of the time it was summer all over again. Oh, it's a clown. He's on my ass. What's he doing?
Ooh, I have a new part.
Oh, it almost had me. Right there. Yeah, there you go. Good sound.
Alright, we're Adam and I are busting through a generator right now, so
I'm not even There's another one doing the gen too.
try and
That's
borrow
what I like
time.
to see, progress. Hey, this hook is like hanging off my head. There we go. Just hook that into my head.
He was definitely not taking the bait. Trying to get him away from the hook more, but he's at the garage up. Frankie, where are you?
I am about to pop this down.
I'm about to get saved.
Yep, that's You're gonna be saved by 2 black men.
Yeah, well, that clown's not happy.
Okay. He's at least still on Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of? Yeah, okay. Hey, a totem.
It's my turn. I need a challenge.
Yeah, you can do that.
I need the challenge. It's done.
Yeah, as long as we get all the totems done, that's really all I care about.
Did I destroy any yet?
I just love wasting killer perk slots if they are running NOED.
Yeah. I had a
Yeah,
killer.
there's another totem over here on the hill on the other side of the cars. I'm gonna do the gen over here. I have Prove Thyself.
Okay. I had a killer one that had like 4 hex totems. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I've had 4 hex totem killers
Okay.
with Haunted Grounds, Bower Hope,
Damn.
Third Seal. Third Seal is dirty on some maps.
Yeah, but
Especially
it
the
doesn't help
game.
you get survivor friends.
Yeah, Thrill the Hunt, Face Mask add-on, and Third Seal at the game with the pig.
So I was gonna hunt this on Valkyrie.
You want to go for the save? Or...
Yeah, I'll go with it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm almost done with it over here.
Oh, damn.
Alright, I'll go for... I can't remember, you got that totem, right?
Hey, which one?
There's
The
a
one
totem,
right next to that generator we were on.
there's a totem
Oh, not
right,
that one, yeah.
right behind where I'm hooked. Just so you know, it's a dull one.
I'll find another totem. So that'd be 3.
Oh, there's a totem directly behind. I don't have borrowed time.
I don't need it.
I can probably make
Yes,
it
Franklin's a my as well. Alright. Alright, I'm leading him away.
Oh, he saw me, but he didn't. Okay, cool. He saw me, but he didn't give a shit. Hey, another totem. I'm gonna grab this one too. Ooh. Alright, this will be 4 totems.
That was your 4th totem?
The one I'm about to destroy, another be 4.
Adam's self-carrying right next to me, so you all do your thing.
Alright, I'm gonna go find another gun.
Oh, fuck. Oh, he didn't see me. Ooh. Okay, he didn't see me. I thought he saw me. I was like, God damn it. I didn't see you. So nobody found another totem at all? Or am I the only one?
Yeah, but I haven't looked in the main building. There might the other side of the pickup truck.
There might be one
By
at
the
gas
generator?
station. I don't think anyone's
Yeah,
found
I'm
it.
going towards the gas station right now. I'm checking both. I'm gonna check both spawns. Yeah, the last totem's in the garage.
Alright, let me get that one.
Yeah, we're on a gen right now.
Alright.
Frankie, you want to heal? We got time.
No, let's.
We got time.
Yeah.
I have Prove Thyself and
He's coming
4 people
right
left.
this way.
We got time.
Is he in the garage?
I think he's on Adam right now. Yeah, he's on it.
Oh, yeah, good. The outside or inside?
Outside, right in front of the garage door. He's probably gonna come straight here.
He's over on it.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
I wasted a. Oh, Adam, come on.
Yeah, we're about to have safe too.
I hope that he glitched out or something. 'Cause, like, we were doing pretty good there.
Shit.
I mean, we can still win.
Hey, hey, stop. Here. Drop it.
Yeah, that gen in there is pretty.
Oh, shit. Ooh, flashlight.
Was that? I think that was Adam's flashlight.
Oh, maybe drop it. Alright, go ahead and destroy that last totem.
All right. You said go ahead with that last totem? I saw approximately where you dropped that flashlight, so I'm gonna go grab it.
Go ahead.
Here, Frankie. Come here.
He's still on me.
Alright, I'm getting that last totem right now. Coming this way, kind of. I see the flashlight.
That's nice.
Yeah, I feel that timer's gonna run out. Frankie, second hook or third hook?
Second. I think.
So I'm good on my altruism if you want to go for it.
Yeah, he's going right towards, I can't see you right now.
He's going right towards you.
He's going right towards the gem. Let's go find the gem. See if we can pop them out real quick. Oop.
Ah,
Well,
fuck.
okay. Oh, here's one.
I can't remember what hook this is.
Oh, he's coming towards you. Oh, yeah, he's going right towards you. He found you too.
Oh, dead hard, you piece of shit.
He's jumping for me.
I got the exhausted symbol and everything. Oh, it disappeared. Oh, I'm not even.
Yeah, I can't rely on Dead Hard anymore.
I'm starting to get used to it. That was just poor timing on my part.
I found it. saw this. Yeah.
He's gonna try to do the slug. The gen you were on, was that like Killer Shack or something? He's going the other way. He's going towards that gen.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you recovering?
He's coming back. Kinda. Yeah, he's coming back.
Did you see me? I don't think you saw me.
No, I don't think he saw you. No, he's definitely looking around over there. Alright, I'm one touch. Nice. He's gonna come for me first, I think. Yep.
Yeah. I'm crawling away. I need to switch my perks. Still running my solo perk.
Wasn't a bad match.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, actually, so far today I've been having just decent matches all around, even the ones that I lose. Hey, True, we actually do need a fourth player, so you are right on time.
Oh, that's alright. I've been waiting in your party for like 5 minutes.
Oh, in the lobby, okay. I was gonna say, what?
Oh, you asshole. You don't play.
See. I still have some trouble running doctors. It's just those fucking bottles fuck me up so much.
You mean clowns?
Did I say that? Yeah.
You said
Did I not say that?
You said doctor, yeah.
Fuck.
And I was like, wow, a doctor throwing bottles at you.
Oh, man.
Honestly, the only thing I've really learned about clowns is one, they're rare, but that you kind of just have to drop a pallet early. That's the only way to help.
Pretty much.
Looking for a little while. And
This
then,
guy, whenever I go against clouds, just for some reason they catch me in dead zone so much. I can loop killers, and I've looped plenty of clowns, but there's just so many. Them and Wraiths, I just have the hardest time running against both of those.
I think that's just because they can catch up to you a bit easier compared to like...
They do. They have those perks to be able to catch up to you, like or add-ons and stuff, abilities.
Oh, this clown's wasting my time right now. I'm gonna laugh if I hatch. Never mind.
He found Hatch.
That's what he was doing. Ooh. Damn.
Is it hot in Chicago for you guys right now?
Yeah, it's in the 90s. Oh, actually, it's 81 right now. It was in the 90s earlier, like 95.
Yeah, it's toasty up here too. We have our AC on.
Yeah, and it's the nice thing is that it's at least not humid right now. It's actually relatively dry.
I keep kind of forgetting that it's June. I was like, oh man, it's hot. And like, oh yeah, it's June. Like that kind of tends to happen. So
Yeah, it's just the hot weather kind of came upon us pretty quickly and almost uninvited.
Yeah.
I think everyone is also just like not really used to what was happening too. They're like, oh man, we have this pandemic, and then it'll be summer, and then we're like, oh man, we have a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.